Ready? So we're going to do warm-ups. Because in Tai Chi, like any other exercise, right, you have to warm up to get the body ready. So I'm going to do some warm-up sitting, some warm-up standing. So if you're standing, just use the arms, because these are mostly arms, the first half of the warm-ups, and then the second half is some feet. Ready? Here we go. Now, how should you be before you start? Drop your shoulders, relax your hands, and your eyes, the eyes are so important to relax. So your eyes shouldn't be in a fixed stare. Your eyes should be just, soft. So soften the stare in your eyes. And that relaxes the body as well. Okay, here we go. Turn the hand. So you see where I am? Look. This is about the extent. So I'm not locked. This is being locked. This is relaxing. The elbow in Tai Chi needs to drop, so your shoulders drop. Should be right around here, right? And then bring it in towards your chest. And your chin goes back a little bit. And as your hands turn, you push forward, not all the way. And as your arms go down, at the same time, only your chin starts going towards the chest like this. So you're working the back of the neck a little bit, you see? And we're going to do that a couple of more times. Let it go. So when it's dropped, just let it go. Relax. Do it again. Posture. Make sure your posture is good there. Posture. Drop elbow, drop shoulders. You see the difference when you're doing like this? I mean, anybody could do this, but once I tell you drop shoulders and elbows, that's a whole new dynamics. That's what you need to do. See, your shoulders and elbows will probably be up. So drop them. Ready? And then go. Ready? Drop shoulders, drop elbows, drop chin. Just let it go. Relax. Again, if you want to use the breathing, you could inhale up. As you go up, you could exhale. Take your time. Bring it in. Let it go. One more time. Floating, floating, turning. Bring it in. Drop elbow, drop shoulders. Turn. Push. As your arms go down, the chin goes down. Good. All right. Now, we're going to do the second exercise, which is also for the neck. The second Tai Chi, Qigong exercise for the neck. So one hand is like this. See that? So the fingertips, I know it's hard to judge the distance from there, but the fingertips are about nose level, about like this, see? And the other hand is here. So you got energy from the earth and energy to yourself. So watch. As I look at the hand, the shoulder's going to stay there, and I'm going to try to move only the neck. So I'm going to do this. Just a little bit. See? Only the neck. So the eyes, remember I said about the eyes, relax the stare. Bring it to the middle. That forces your neck to move. You see that? Now, bring it down. And let's do the other side. Ready? A little bit of a turn. Look. Bring it to the middle. So every time, we're going to turn a little bit more. Ready? A little bit more. Go. Turn the neck just a little more. And then bring it to the middle. Now, it's the same principle that I said before. How are your shoulders doing? How's your elbow doing? Are they down and relaxed? And then turn. Go a little bit more. Drop shoulders, drop elbows. There. Mm-hmm. Now, we're going to do the last two, and it's going to be just turning a little bit more if you can and if there's no pain, right, in your neck. Go. Hold it. Relax the eye. Look at the hand. Bring it down. Let's do the other side. Ready? Drop shoulders, drop elbows. Go. Bring it to the middle. Perfect. All right. Done with our neck. Now your shoulders. Ready? Now your shoulders. So do this. Do the circles. I'm going forward, up, back, down. It's like a circle, right? Doing this. Inhale. You can use your breathing. Exhale. Warming up the shoulders. And reverse. Ready? Cross the wrist. Big circle. And drop down. Turn the hands. Inhale, big circle. Like if you're you're going to feel the outside of a big giant ball like this. And when you get to the top of the ball, push it down. Push it down. As if the ball's in water. So wouldn't it be a little bit hard to push the ball in the water? So use that little resistance on the way down. See that? Go. Up. Feel the ball. Push the ball down. In the water. Now, as you're doing this, drop shoulders, drop elbows, drop wrists. See those three things? Do it again. See, I went down. I haven't finished going down. Some of you went down already, right? So nice and slow. Here we go. Drop shoulders, drop elbows, drop wrists, drop hands. That's it. Again. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, hands. See how relaxing that is? That's where we want to be. Okay, so we finished with the shoulders. Now our spine. We're going to work on our back. As if I'm holding a ball right here. So the palms face each other, right? And in traditional Chinese Qigong, the palm, very important to always face each other when you do this also. Ready? So the bottom hand, watch, the bottom hand could go either inside or outside. So let's say it goes inside. If it goes inside, it goes in, up, palm turns, and so you're like this. See that? And then this one's out here. There. Now, hold the ball again with this hand. Follow me. Follow me. Ready? Look, one palm faces each other. See that? Now, going inside, turning the palm, going up. There. That's it. Hold the ball again. Drop shoulders, drop elbows. Go inside. Up. A little bit of a stretch there, right, for your back. And hold the ball again. One of the reasons this Qigong exercise also is so good for you, because it slows down your metabolism, right? So you got that sympathetic system kicking in, right? The parasympathetic. So you want to slow down. You want to slow down the nervous system, right? Especially with MS, right? Go. There. Hold the ball. Bring it inside. Turn the hand. Block the sun. And hold on to the earth. Here. There. Now look at my hand and look at yours, right? So I shouldn't see this, right? Look, it's here. See that? Right. So the difference between here, feel the difference in your back. Look, if I do this, well, now watch. Bring it closer. And now push a little bit up while this is pushing a little bit down. Where do you feel? You see that? See how the back kind of activates? Now watch. If it's here, do you feel as much? Do this. You see? So bring it in. I'll bring it in so you could feel. Everybody has their different feeling of where to put it, but it's definitely not out here. You want to bring it close so you can feel the back, a little bit of the back. Boom. Okay? Good. All right. So let's do the next exercise, which is really for the back, a Qigong exercise for the back. And this is particularly good also for back pain, not just told by me, but one of my teachers, Dr. Paul Lem, also uses this, and it's with research that you notice the amount of back pain and things like, especially if you're sitting for a long time, this is extremely beneficial. And it's very small movement, watch, and it's very easy. We just don't want to turn that far. Now watch, this is about your heart level, let's say, right? And this is about, you see where your navel is, the belly button, kind of there, right? So watch, the palms are facing each other. Now I'm going to move to my left, which is your right, right? But the palms face each other. So the whole body, the key is don't just move your arm, but let the body take the arm like this. See that? The waist is turning. See that? Just a little bit, just a little bit. And when you get to the corner, turn it around. It's like turning the ball around. The palms face each other, and then turn this way. Go ahead. Go ahead. And then turn the hands around again. That's it. Go. Now, if you need a little help, even if you're sitting, you can push with the bottom. For example, here, it's the bottom of my left foot. It could be the bottom of your right. You could push into the ground to help you turn a little bit, you see? Almost making the leg help you turn the waist just a little bit. So I'm pushing a little bit down there, and then boom. Then when you get to the corner, turn it around, and then go this way. So the important thing is move as one. Move as one unit. Go. But it's a small turn. How small? It's about when the bottom of the hand is about where your knee is. That's as far as you go. You shouldn't be farther than that. Turn it around. Go. Go. Turn. Switch it around. That's it. The other way. This is good for your back. This is good for your back. Go. Of course, if you've had back surgery, things like that, please, don't do this or don't go as far. Always check with your doctor. Go. Bring it to the middle and drop. Now we're going to work on our hips. And for this, I'm going to stand. But if you're sitting, I'm going to give you the sitting version first. You're going to do this. Place the heel. The arms go back. And then the foot goes back as the arms go up. See, so it's like the toe. I'm touching the toe. I'm touching the heel. Like that. Right. So if I'm standing, right, it looks like this. One. So if you're sitting, just keep doing it sitting, right? Or standing. One. Now as the arms go up, but back and to the side, like that. Now watch the balance, drop elbow. See how the balance is better? Drop elbow, watch the stare. Relax the stare in the eye. Go. Boom. Place the heel. Small step, and it's a small step. Look, it's like this. It's not this, because this could do that. So it's a very small, about the size of a fist, small step, like that, right? So here we go. One, and relax both knees. This is another thing. Both knees are relaxed. At no point is any knee straight. Both knees are relaxed. So up, back into the side just a little bit with the heel a little bit off the ground. So where's the weight now? There's more weight in the front, right? Because the foot is back there, but there's more weight here. If you can. If not, you could balance it out depending on your physique. Bring it down, a little bit behind the back, place the heel, small step. Posture, fix the posture. Boop. Go up and back. See, look at my back. See, what happens, let's bring it down for a second. Let me show you something important in standing. If I go straight back, look what happens to my balance. But if I go a little bit to the side, I have more balance and back. So that you got to be careful with that, right? Be careful. Don't go straight back. And the same thing, that's why people fall walking, because it's too straight. It's too straight. Same thing. Relax. Ready? Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Just for fun. Just relax. Ready? So bring it up. Foot back into the side a little bit with the heel a little bit off the ground, a little bit more weight in the front. Drop elbows. Drop hands. Place the heel. Small step. Relax both knees. Drop shoulders. Right? Better? Drop. Drop. Good. Bring it up. Inhale. And don't hold your breath. Bring it back. There. And if you have to put the weight back, it's okay. Just relax a little bit. Now let's do the other side. Ready? Relax the feet. Boom. Heel. Arms up. Relax both knees. Relax the knees. There shouldn't be anything straight. Like this. Boom. Try, if you can, keep a little bit more weight in the front. Because that gives you exercise right here. Starts building up the muscles here more. Ready? Bring it down. Go. Still more weight, right? Now, go. Right? So your right foot, you feel a little bit heavier. Here, go. See, the right foot. Relax this one. Hardly any weight on this one, but the heel is out. Go. That's it. Bring it back. Good. Now, bring it here. This exercise is also for the hip, sitting or standing. Push to the side like this. Now notice when I'm pushing, where are my elbows? They're not like this, right? They're like that. So as if I had a wall here, as if you had a wall, you're pushing against it with the palm. See that? And then I transfer the weight so I could just step out to the side like this. Just step out with the heel a little bit off the ground and then bring it back. Let's do that a few times. Just do this. Here. But I try to keep the weight on this foot, right? Bring it, and of course, if you're doing it, you worry about the balance, you can always hold on to the chair, okay? So, ready? Go. Boom. Now, how am I stepping? I'm stepping like this to the side, look. See? I'm stepping to the side, okay? Go. With the heel, there. And now let's do the other side. From here, palm to palm, this is your starting point. And if you're sitting, just use your feet. Ready? Go. Same thing. Step out. Now relax the knees. Fix the posture. Bring it back. Palm to palm. Again. Go. So look at my palm, right? So the palms are like this. See? Look. They're like this. Like if there was a wall here. I'm pushing, right? So, ready? Go. Boom. Bring it back. Palm to palm. Now let's do the other side. There. See, what this does is it opens up the hip. That's why this is for the hip. Bring it back. Go. There. Good. Now we're working our way down to do the knees. So watch from here. And if you're sitting, those of you that are standing, stay standing for a second. Those of you that are sitting, we're going to do this. We're going to lift the knee and kick out like that while the hand is doing this. You see that? Right. That's what you're going to do. All right. So if you're sitting, do that. If you're standing and you have a chair, you could hold on to this because this might require some balance. So if you don't have a chair, just let's use the legs first. Ready? The leg. So lift the knee, one, and bring it down. Just do this first. Start with this. Here, bring it down. Again, transfer the weight, lift the knee up. Now we're going to do the hands. Transfer the weight, lift the knee up, use the hands. Bring it back. That's right. So take your time. Transfer the weight. Sit back if you can. Sit back. Lift and stretch. Boom. That's it. That's it. Perfect. I saw you doing that. So transfer the weight. Sit back if you can. Just lift just a little bit and stretch. Boom. There. That's it. And same thing on the other side. Transfer the weight. Sit back. Lift and stretch. Just a little stretch like that. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Transfer the weight, sit, lift, stretch. Yeah, and bring it back. Perfect. Now, put the hands here. That was for the knees. Now, it's for your ankles, right? So for the ankles, it's heel toe like this. Heel, toe. And if you're sitting, please, same thing, heel toe. So you lift, put the heel. And then put your toe like this. See, I'm doing this. So don't go far out. Don't go here. Stay here. Stay close like this. See? Right there. And then switch other foot. Heel, toe, heel, toe. And the other leg is relaxed. So you can't lock the other leg. It'll take you off balance. The other leg also, the knee has to be supple like this. See? So you can do this. See? If you're standing. Right. Relax the other knee. See, you're building strength around the knee areas. Now we're going to go side to side. So it's here and here. Here, side to side. Ready? Side to side. Or little toe, big toe. You know, whatever's easier. Switch, side to side. Now keep distance between your feet. If your feet are too close, it'll knock you off balance. So keep a distance, so you can do this. Make sure you have a distance, right? There, good. And then just do this. See? Relax the legs, relax the legs. And up and down. Ready? In real life, in my classes, this is the point where everybody just says hello to each other, walking around, working the hand. So just relax a little bit. I know we're not that close, but hello. Anyway, good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. So folks, those are the warm-ups, the Tai Chi warm-ups that I do every time we meet before we start Tai Chi. A little bit of Qigong in there, but more physical. And then during the class, there's a lot of physical stuff, Tai Chi and more Qigong. Okay, so we're going to start with the Tai Chi, right? First, I'll do it a little bit standing, then I'll sit, and those of you that are sitting, use the upper body to move. Okay, so this style that I do two styles here. I do the Sun style and the Yang style. With the Sun style, it has a lot of Qigong in it. So if you're standing, this one it's like this, like a V. See, like the V, like that, a little bit, right? But not too close together. And then the hands are by the side. So in Tai Chi, the hands are by the side like this, right? And then you do this. Go up. See that? Palm to palm if you're sitting also. Let's do that again. Now watch. What did I do? So I went like this. Look at the palms. They face each other. Run around where your chest is and then bring it down. And then I'm going to bring the elbow back and draw a circle up by the chest and then go forward. There. And then bring it down. So watch the side view. This is what I did, right? From here, I did this. Here, here, There. Okay, everybody saw that? Right? All right, let's do it again. Ready? Go. Sitting or standing? So now I brought it out again, right? I went like this. See the circle? This is what I want you to try to get used to, like a choo-choo train. The circle. You see that? Here, you see that? So the elbow goes back just a little bit, but not too far behind the back. Look at my elbow. If I don't do that, I go just a little bit to the edge and then bring it forward. Boom. There. Right. And then I also have space. See, space is important in Tai Chi. This is rigid, and this is space. That's space. See underneath here? Space. Space. There. Space. 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 Palm to palm, palm to palm, palm to palm, palm to palm. Space. And then bring it out. There. Right. Now, after this one, bring it in. Like that. So from here, open, they call open, close. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Do it. Inhale. Look how far I'm opening, and look how far you're opening, right? Look how far I'm opening. It's about the size of your head. So it's not here, it's about here, like this. Like that. Just a small thing, small thing. Inhale, exhale when you close. Feel that. So I'm doing this, right? Look. Inhale when you open, exhale when you close. Inhale when you open, exhale when you close. The whole body opens. It's like inflating a balloon, the body, right? Inhale. Exhale. There. And bring it down. So let's do the whole movement from the beginning to the end. Just the hands. Ready? Here we go. Sitting or standing? Bring it in. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it down. I'm going to do it again, a side view, right? So you can follow again. I'll give you a side view. Ready? Draw the circle in front of chest. Bring it in. Drop shoulders, drop elbows. Inhale. Exhale. There. And relax. Okay? So as you can see, this is like one or two of movements in Tai Chi. And although anybody looking from the outside think, oh, it's so easy. But as you can see, it's really not, because you have to really pay attention to the details of each movement. And when you do that, and when you relax, you will get the most benefit of Tai Chi. And that's what I'm here to show you how to do. Ready? So let's do it again. Ready? Relax. Here we go. You could inhale if you want here. Exhale. Now let's take a look. Let's go back for 1 second, because when the arms go up, look, it's not this. That's not it. It's not this. Your arm has to go out in its entirety like this, but it's not locked. Look, look, both arms up, just like this. You see that? Because if you do this, well, you're really not, the shoulders, you're really not doing much, are you? If you can. If you physically can, it's okay. Ready? So do it again. Up. Go. Right. That's what I want you. Hold on. I have to admit somebody in there. Relax a little bit. Hold on. Okay. So let's do it again. Ready? See the arm? Let's see the arms. Let me see everybody's arms. Let me see everybody's arms. They should be out like this. They should be out like that. Right. That's how you want. Right? Now, bring them down. All the arms go down. The arms go down. I just went straight down. Straight down. I didn't do this. I just went here and I went here. Here and there. See that? Here and there. Now, when you get here, down here, which is kind of like where your belly button is here, then you start drawing that circle. See? Go up and then forward. Boom. But it's palm to palm, right? Let's do it again. Go. There. Right, right, right. Let's do it again. I'll face you this time. Here we go. Everybody got it. Go. And if you didn't, it's okay. You know, we're here every week. Plenty of time. Here we go. Boom. Here we go. Bring it in. Now open, close. Inhale. Now here's the first step. Standing, and then I'm going to sit to do this. From here, I'm going to transfer the weight to the right so I can take a small step with the left foot. Right? Let's do it again. But in reality, hold on. Let me just make sure this is my right foot. That's your left. Right. So I'm transfer the weight to the left and small step with the right to the corner right there. See that? I put the heel down. Let's do that little step. Just that little step. Transfer the weight and place the heel. Ready? From here. Transfer the weight and place the heel in the corner, a little bit in the corner, there. Again, ready? Transfer the weight, place the heel, small step. Now drop the foot down and push to the corner. Boom. So you notice that when I push, what gets activated? Look, as I push the knee and the elbow, there's a relationship with the knee and the elbow. So when I'm pushing my knee forward, the elbow goes forward a little bit too, like that. Yeah. So in Tai Chi, that's relationship, one relationship, knee and elbow. Let's do it again. Ready? And if you're sitting, do this. Push to the corner and just stay there for a second. Ready? Here we go. Transfer the weight. Place the heel. Drop the foot. Bend the knee. Push forward. But it's not all the way. Right? It's a small push. Yes. That's it. Again. Ready? From here. Transfer the weight. Place the heel. Drop the foot. Bend the knee. Push forward. That's it. Now watch. This is the last part that I'm going to show you for this. This is called single whip. So open up like this. Both arms. Open up. And look at the left hand as you open. See? So you're working the neck. Let's do it again. From here. Let's open up the curtain from here. Ready? Go. And look at the hand. That's it. Beautiful. Ready? Now let's put that together. Let's go back. Let's go back here. Transfer the weight. Small step. Push forward to the corner and open the curtain. And look at the left hand. There. That's it. And bring it back. So if we do the whole thing for a second before I sit, it becomes like a little dance, right? Or a little skit. So try to follow me the best you can, sitting or standing, and let's see what we do. Ready? Here we go. From the beat. This is how you start, from the beat. And I'm going to do a little step too, so just follow. Lift up the right heel, small step. Push forward. Lift up the other heel, step parallel. Elbows down, open, close. Inhale. Transfer the weight. Small step with the right. Push forward. Open the curtain. And look at the left hand. There. And bring it back. That's it. And bring it down. Good. And let's have a seat. Have a seat. So as you can see, we have a lot of muscles that started to work even standing in your legs, especially when you go slow. When you go slow, the muscles work even harder. The internal organs work even harder. And that's the importance of the speed, that it's so slow when you do Tai Chi versus aerobic versus running. So there's more work because it's slower. Okay? So let's do it sitting and see what you feel. Ready? Here we go. Go. Now, of course, we can't step sitting, so just do the hands. Boom. Drop. Open, close, breathe. Inhale, exhale. Small step. Push. Open up and look at the left hand. Now stay there for a second. Let me ask you, can you still drop shoulders and elbows? Of course you can. Drop. Boom. Let it go. That's it. That's the way we always want that drop. As if you're closed. You ever, right, you're hanging your clothes in a hanger. That's what you want compared to, right? So when we get to this part, which is called single whip, open up, drop shoulders, relax, elbow, boom, like that. Yeah. See the difference? See the difference? That's what I want you to get, that difference of how to relax here. Let's bring it back. Let's do it again. And that's the problem. You know, a lot of us have tension, right? Especially with MS. And so the shoulders are constantly, you know, and that's why Tai Chi, even for myself, when I first learned it, it took a while before I learned just to drop my shoulders because there was so much tension. And so nobody gave me these tips so fast as I'm giving it to you. So hopefully you'll pick up on that. Of just drop, if your elbow drops, your shoulder drops. And take this to everyday living. No matter where you are, the time that it is, pay attention to your shoulders and you'll notice that sometimes they're not as dropped as you think. So just let them go most of the time. All right, so let's do that little single whip movement again. From here, a little bit of a turn, a small step, push. Now watch your posture. I could do this also, but see, so my whole body, my face and everything is this little corner. See that? Now open up and look at the hand. There. Drop. And bring it back. And bring it down. There. And relax and feel. Feel the bottom, feel the hands, see how you get a little bit of that tingling going on. Go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. As this is like it's like a little chi activator. You know, this small movement. Inhale, exhale. No matter where you are, you can do this to help you relax. Just make sure your fingers are relaxed too. We don't think about that either sometimes. The fingers, see how there's so much tension? So relax the fingers. You know, in Tai Chi, if you ask the classics of Tai Chi, they'll tell you that the fingers should be like, it should be like very delicate lady hands like. So it's soft. It's soft. And that's how your fingers should always be soft. So it's, see that? That's it. And down. Now I'm going to do a little bit of Qigong with you, right? Both sitting and standing. So I'm going to stand up to a little bit of the Qigong, and you can do it sitting also as well. Ready? So let's try, one of my favorite Qigongs comes from one of the Taoist styles that I learned. And just follow me on this one. So about shoulder width apart, the knees are relaxed. And now we're going up like this. So I'm doing this. Look, I'm doing past the belly button. See that? So I did this. Up. See the palms are up? Up. I'm here. Look. I'm going to give you a 360 view. Look. Here, here, here. Everybody got that? All right. Past the belly button. Now turn the palms down. Push down past the navel again, the belly button. But now I'm facing, but look how I'm facing though. There's a big difference in this and that. See, I want you to put them facing in. See, different modalities of what happens to your body inside, doing this and this. So it's inside, right. So let's do it again. Ready? From here. Here. Now, bring it on a curve like this. Up, just past the eye, and then open in a circle. Let it drop, and hold the ball again like this. Hold the ball. So bring it up, remember, up, down, boom. Forward in an arc, boom, inhale. Let it go. Super relaxing exercise. Do this whenever you can. Try to remember this little movement. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Let it go. And you do these qigong movements, a few times. You don't just do it once and go. You take a feel the good effect. You do it a few times. Inhale. Look at my hands. Look at my hands. Look. Inhale. Bring it like if you're carrying something. Bring it up. And then turn it and bring it down. And then go forward, up like this. There. Good, good, good. And then open it up. And let it go. Drop shoulders, drop elbows, same thing. Go again. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Let it go. And let's do another Qigong move. Ready? Another one of my favorites. The hand is like this, right? Like this. See? Here, by the Dantian. This is the energy center right here, right below the belly button here. And the other hand's like this. Sitting or standing. Ready? So, everything goes together, look. And when you get to the corner, one drops and the other one goes up. Same thing, floating on the water in the bottom one. The palms are floating on the water, and this one is pushing against the air, like this. Push against the air. Switch. Same thing, floating on water, pushing against the air. And visualize. Tai Chi has a lot of visualization. Visualize that you're doing it inside water. Would you go that fast? No, right? Inside water. Give yourself space underneath your arm, underneath your armpits. Give yourself space as if you had a little baseball on the two armpits. And so go. That's it. Give yourself space. Feel the gentle resistance of the water, or as if you are in space, and slowly turning, but move as one. Such is the nature of Tai Chi, as moving as one. Sitting or standing. Just glide along. Enjoy the ride. Go. Bring it down. Maybe I'll give you one more before we do another type of Tai Chi. Ready? Just relax a little bit. You feel the hands already. Ready? From here, bring it up. Bring it in like this. This one, this is for, it's like a detox for the liver. Bring it up like this. See that? Right? Now, bring it out. Boom. Turn. Bring it up. Let me get back so you can see me. Right? You can't see me that much there. So bring it up and then bring it down. There. Ready? Let's do it again. Bring it up. Turn. Right around here. Open. Drop and push to the sides. Drop. Bring it in. See how all I did was this, look, from here, I just went like this, bring it in, and then drop. Again, up, turn the palm, open. Ready, relax, drop elbow, push. Relax, bring it in again. Drop down. Up, and bring it in. That's it. And just work the hands. They call this bone washing, right? That you do this. So you see how the wrist, hands up, hands down, like this. You're doing this. Try not to do this. Try to isolate this so you can isolate the wrist and do this. There. Palm up, this. Do that. Good for the circulation of the hand. Also, you do this. That's it. Ready? And this is another one. From here, ready? Do this. Look at me. Look at me, just for fun. See if you can do this. Look. See how it goes in? I start like this. See the circle? Look. Right. That's it. But look at now what happens to the palm. Look, it turns. When it goes up. When it goes up, it turns out. Right. When it goes up, it turns out. So when it goes up, the hand that's going out. Right. Look. That's it. That's it. That's it. Do that. It's like a circle. See the circle? That's it. Good. That's it. Draw the circle. Look. Right. Now bring it down. And let's have a seat. Relax. Ready? Cross here. Ready? The circle. One small circle. See, move the waist. Move the waist. So you need to move the waist also a little bit. That's it. Two, like a circle. That's it. Three. And let's do the other side. Ready? One, two, three. Open up. Let it go. Let's open up the chest. Ready? And this comes from a medical Qigong journal. So from here, we're going to two small openings. One, with the elbow and shoulder down. One, two small ones. Two, see that? And then bigger ones. One, two. So it's two small ones. One, two, elbow and shoulder down. One, open up. Two. One, two, and one, two, one, two, one, two. Now let's do this one, if you can. If not, don't go as high if you can't. Just do it low. But this is like a scissor. So we're doing one. It goes back. Two. See? Like this. One, two. See how it goes back? Right. One. They both go back. That's it. One. See, that opens up the shoulder. Two. That's it. Just do what you can. One, two. Now bring it down. Relax. Bring it down. And let's see what the hands look like if we were to look at another Tai Chi style called the Yang style. As you saw, the Sun style, one we just did, had open close, did this. The Yang style is different. The Yang style starts with, for example, holding the ball. Holding the ball. Same thing, right? Holding the ball. So let's bring your left hand on top. I know this is my right. Put your left hand on top. your right hand in the bottom. Right. Now watch, I'm going to open up like this. So this hand's going to go here on a slant and to the corner. See that? And the palms are up. And this one's going to go by the hip like that. But bring your elbow down. So as you can see, my fingertips aren't too far on top of the shoulder like this. Right. Now let's hold the ball. Let's do it again. Hold the ball. Ready? Open up both of them. Boom. There. Okay, relax, bring it down, and just watch me. So this hand is like doing this on a slant. You see, it starts here and it goes up on a slant like this. And this one is going down here by the hip, right? By the hip, right here. Okay, so let's do it together. Hold the ball. Ready? Hold the ball. Open them up. Boom. There. Now look at the palms. The palms are a little bit up, right? I'm a little facing up a little bit. There. Now let's do it again, but let's add a little bit of a turn to it. So when you're here, if you're sitting, go. Open. Now hold the ball. Watch. Watch me now. I'm going to hold the ball, but the hand that's out is going to face down, and this one is going this now. Opposite. Opposite. And then we're going this way. There. Hold the ball. So I'm holding the ball, coming to the middle. Turning, opening, opening, opening. Tai Chi is about opening and closing. So you want to open, open, open up. Hold the ball, bring it to the middle. Ready? So open, boom. There, posture. See, I'm doing the posture opening. Hold the ball. Middle. This is called parting the horse's mane in the Yang style. Go. Open. And bring it back. Now, if we were to play with this standing, those of you that want to play with it standing, right? It would be like this, or you could stay sitting. You hold the ball, same thing, hold the ball. I transfer the weight, right, to my left. This is your left, right, to the left. Take a small step to the corner with the right, and watch. And then I'm going to open it. Look, same thing, open. Now there's a little bit more weight in the front foot. Open. Boom. That's it. Bring it back. Bring the foot back. Let's do it again. Hold the ball. And there's a little bit of a weight transfer too. And if you're sitting, just use your arms. Watch. Transfer the weight. Step to the corner. Separate both arms. One's going this way and the other one there. That's right. And there's a little bit of a turn. That's right. Bring it back. Let's do the other side just for fun. Hold the ball. Now let's do the other side. Hold the ball, transfer the weight, step to the corner, open. Now watch your posture. There should be a little bit more weight in the front, but there should be some weight in the back too, like that. That's it. And bring it back. Boom. Hold the ball. Transfer the weight. Small step. Open up. Fix the posture. So straighten up, relaxing. There, see? Yeah, good. Bring it back. And just stay there for a second, relaxing. So that was a little taste of one of the movements of the Yang style. Okay, open, close, the Sun style. Go. Again. Open, close. Now I'm going to go to the wave hands of the Yang style. So just stay standing and follow me here. So watch, the hands are going to do this. Look, one hand here. So this is your right hand, right? Left hand. So watch, this one's here. See that? Here. Follow me here. Look, this one's like protecting this area a little bit. So it's like this, but you're moving together like this. One, this is in front of the chest. One, do that. Everybody just do that little movement. So everybody should be turning to your right, right? Everybody should be turning to your right. Look, this. Right, now when I get, what happens here now? Watch, this one drops and this one goes up. Same thing, chest and protect the bottom like this. And when you get to the corner, just switch. Go. Get to the corner, switch. Now look what happens. A cool thing happens to the wrist. Look, as I go to this corner, watch the top hand. It turns, and then it goes down. Boom. There. And then same thing when I go to this side. Look, when I get to the corner, the wrist turns, and then it goes down. And then the other one goes up to protect the chest. Boom. See? Look. When you get to the corner, turn the wrist. Watch my wrist. Watch my wrist. Look. See that? Watch. Watch my wrist. The top hand. Watch. And then just bring it up. Now, if you can't do anything with your wrist, just move your arms as much as you can. It doesn't have to be that high. Go. This is called waving hands in the cloud, Yang style. Bring it down and relax. Perfect. Okay. Now we can have a seat. Perfect. Great. Perfect. Okay. Breathing, so important, right? Breathing is so important. Breathing. Now, there's a way to breathe also. That's a good meditative breathing technique. Some of you might know about it already. So when we're breathing, one of the nicest way to breathe also, if you can, is breathing through the abdominal area. How do you do that? Well, to see if you're doing it right, you put one palm where your abdomen is, and the other one by your chest. So when you inhale, the one in the bottom is supposed to go out a little bit. So it's like this, right? So I'm here, and when I inhale, watch my bottom hand. Watch what happens to the stomach. It goes, and then, but you didn't see my top hand move, right? So I inhale, and the bottom one went like this, like filling up a balloon. And then, so try that, just for fun. Inhale, and just bring that bottom one like if you're blowing up a balloon. You're inhaling, but you then just see if you can bring it out. Go. Inhale, bring it up, right? Exhale. Inhale. Like bring some oxygen. Bring oxygen in your nose so it'll fill this area up. And then exhale. Try that. Inhale. So the top one shouldn't be moving. Exhale. Through your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And they call this dantian breathing in Chinese medicine. Relax a little bit. Bring it up. Open, close, breathe. Now, as you can see, in this one session, we cover a lot of things, right? Tai Chi, we did Qigong, we did some warm-ups, and this is the way the classes are every week. And we have classes, I've been doing this now, I think, for over a few months. So just look up some classes that you might have missed, and you could see every class is something different, okay? But I try to stay with the same schema of working with the Sun style, working with the Yang style, and working with the Qigong. Okay, ready? Relax a little bit. And remember, folks, with MS, any little thing we do to help us feel better is always good. So we have to have that open mind of whatever I can do. I think one of my other classes, what I did was I brought in little bit of weights, like little hand weights if you can. So you can use whatever you can to make that part of the body just a little stronger. Bring it in. Inhale. This is the cool down. Like after the class, there's a warm up, and then this is the cool down. Drop shoulders, drop elbows. And then you squeeze, lift up the heel a little bit, squeeze, let go. Squeeze, let go. So it's like feeling a little tension and feeling the relaxation. There. And then just gently tapping, tap, tap, tapping. That's a whole nother subject, but there's a lot of this on YouTube and you'll see what it is. Good for the nervous system in a certain extent. You don't want to alter the nervous system too much, but just to relax it. Right? A little bit of tapping, tapping. And then there's a little meridians, right, that go with the meridian chart with some of these. Some of these are lung, some of these are liver, it goes all the way, immune system, right here, this little piece here. So it goes all the way. It's like a little tapping. A little bit of a wake up there. See? So your palms just tapping. Yeah. Here, here. And then, for your stomach, like a little circle right here. Like it's almost like a circle around your navel, a little bit. There. Here. There. Open up and relax. And I hope you enjoyed the class. By the way, you could unmute yourself if you have anything to say. I'll be more than willing to get your comments. They're going to close the session at 2:05. So we have some time to talk, to chat. Comments, ideas, Mag, you okay? Everything good?
Yes, everything was great. Thank you.
Great, thank you for coming. Who else we have there? Myrna, how'd you like it, Myrna? That is Myrna. Everything good? All right. So yeah. So the cool thing about the virtual is we're all based on different places, right? I'm in Orlando, Florida, by the way. So everybody's all over the country, which is cool. But if you can see, we can meet and we can still do the Tai Chi. But just try to remember, to always relax the shoulders, no matter where you are. Drop the shoulders, drop the elbow, and let it go. And just relax the vision too. The vision, try not to stare at something for so long, especially with MS. With MS, for example, I tend to get double vision time to time. And I have to really relax my vision. There's an acupuncture point that I use here to help with that. But, you just have to relax the vision. Sometimes there's too much focus in the vision. And if you notice, if you want to see what I mean by focus, in Tai Chi, and also where you are, awareness of where you're going to prevent falls, it's good to see everything around you, not just one little thing. And how do you increase that vision is to relax the eye. And if you want to do a little test with your friends, you put like a little gift or a little ball. You sit there and have your friends sit in the front, and right in the middle put something. And then what I want you to do is grab that for yourself, grab that little gift or that little present, and look at it, right? And then put it back, right? And then look at it again, and then this time look at it, but give it to that person. And as soon as you give it to that person, the whole perspective opens. See? So it's the same thing with the vision. You need to open that whole perspective of just opening everything, looking at everything, not just one thing. So if you want to play with that one day, and you'll see what I mean. Take it for yourself and then give it to somebody else. Big difference. And it's a big thing. It's a Tai Chi thing, it's a spiritual thing, but it just helps to open up. So remember, let's not get closed with what we have. Let's open and look at the new things we can always do, such as Tai Chi. I have this little story. I don't know if I have time to say it. It's about a turtle. I forgot what the other, and a frog. And the frog was in a well, and the frog was always in this well, and he loved his well. He said he had light, and the well was right by the beach. There was a well, so he had the light, he had sun, he could smell the ocean air. He said, "This is great. I don't need anything." But then one day he saw a turtle, and he goes, "Hey, you want to come down here? This is really nice here." The turtle said, "Oh, let me see what you got." Boom! He drops down. The turtle drops, and he goes, "Oh, but I can only see this wall." "Oh yeah, but look, we could see the sun, we could smell the air, look at all the room we have." "Oh, yeah, but there's a lot more." I said, "No, but look at everything we have." One day, it starts raining, overly rain, big storm, so the water starts going up. It's going up, right? So what happens, right? It's going up, so it's going up, and the frog goes up there, and he sees that, wow, there isn't just a wall here. Look at everything that's out here. There's so much to do. There's so much. So, try to look outside. And that, by the way, that's from a Chinese philosopher that dates over 5,000 years old, these stories that come up that I've read, and I had it translated. So, look around, look around. Don't just get in that well. There's so much to see out there. Don't get stuck. Okay? Hope you liked it. Hey, got to come up with a story, It gets a little boring, right? Just do Tai Chi. There's a lot more philosophical stuff. I used to do that in my classes all the time. It's not just, and then meet and greet. But this is a story that if you really look at it, it'll help you open up some more. Don't get closed in. There's a lot more you can do with Tai Chi and with life. Enjoy it, right? The best we can. But it's so good to see everyone. We are all in this together, and I'm glad I'm here with you folks.
Thank
If
you,
you have
Tony.
any questions, thank you. Watch, remember, turtle. And
I can't wait for the flood so I can have a different perspective.
That's right. Don't get stuck in the well. Don't get stuck in the well. There's a lot more out there. That's great. Love it. But it's good to see everyone. We're here every Tuesday, same time, same station, 1:00. No commercials, as you can see. Bring some water and just have some fun every time we meet. Sitting and standing with Tai Chi. Thank you so much.